Hey everybody. So what are your thoughts on the Tasha K situation? See, she just finished her court case and she lost against Cardi, which I knew she would have a situation coming when I seen a few years back. She had a family member give birth to two twins, duality, and each one of them has 6 fingers. So I already know the bloodline, so I already seen this shit coming. See, it's the same scapegoat ritual. And then a lot of people think Tasha K is going to take a punishment beating for this happening. No, it's her humiliation ritual. She got sued. Okay, so what? Her corporate entity got sued. So what happens then? What do businesses do? Generally, about every 7 years, they file bankruptcy anyways under their business, under their LLC or whatever type they have. So do I think Tasha K is going to pay out of pocket? No. I think she'll just use her corporate entity to maybe make a change to a new branding. Yes, a new branding. New corporation, a new brand. But here's the thing with that, do you really look, I like YouTubers and I like watching things, I like learning things, but I'm not so much for the putting down of other people type videos. Like Cardi B had a situation and she decided to try to publicly humiliate her with her STD diagnosis that then came back to... Anyway, people will try to throw you under the bus to ride or get clout off of other people or to build up a brand or just out of malice. And, when I look at that for myself and I say, okay, well, I have my little channel. I'm not a social influencer. I'm not a YouTube influencer. I'm none of those things. I come from the business, so yeah, I do know a bit of how it works and how, people often do things to get ahead. I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to throw others under the bus to get ahead. I'm not willing to talk shit about other people to get ahead. I'm not willing to lie. I'm not willing to do any of that. Everything comes to light. Do things legit, and you don't have to worry about the consequences later. I don't want to be a channel that talks a bunch of mess about people just to talk mess about people. If I'm talking any type of mess, it's because I want to try to help find a solution for said mess. If I see, hey ho, you are a girl, you acting like a stray hoe. Ho, 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 like close your legs, don't you know? Then I'm not going to go to this hoe and say, hey ho, you really should stop hoeing, tisk, tisk, tisk. No, I'm going to be like, wow, what got you there? Something must have happened. Are you happy? What can we do to help you get into a better situation where you don't have to rely on this? Instead of being a hoe, a whore hoe, let's change that around and use that as a gardening tool. Let's prune. Let's do some weeding. Let's get rid of the old and bring in the new. So instead of focusing on the negative traits that people may have, instead, why not help try to develop your own character and help others, if you can, to be a better person? See, people are quick to judge others and quick to say, I don't like you for this, I don't like you for that, but they're not quick to say, hey, let me help you to change that thing that is a problem. Why not take them under your wing? So sometimes in some of my videos, I'll talk about people, but it's not to be negative or to put them down. It's because I see a situation and want to put maybe some information out there to maybe redirect to a better way. Because if I had stayed in the situation I was before, I could have been some of these other girls and found myself in a real dangerous situation. Because the entertainment world ain't no joke. When I left adult entertainment, because yeah, I did porn, you guys, I did adult entertainment, but it wasn't hardcore, but it was porn nonetheless. So I could try to cover it and say all I did was pose nude in erotic art. Yeah, it's still the same. But when I got approached by Banger Brothers and some other big name companies, and I turned them down because I was like, I'm not porn. I'm not willing to do those things. And they're like, we'll give you banging money if you bang these people and ride the train. And I'm like, you know what? That money train ain't worth taking that train. No, no. And plus, okay, then I have to live with that. I have to live with the knowledge that I just hoard out. Then I have to live with the knowledge knowing that these elites would know that I've done that. Then they keep tapes on you. They have information on you that they just use. Actually, they hold on to it for years and years or however long. And then when it suits them, they could pull that old stuff up and try to use it against you. Yeah. That's like me. I'm waiting for some of my old work to come to light. But I mean, all it is was I posed in some magazines. I did some erotic art. I had a website. I had a 900 line. So, you know, I know the world of entertainment. And I went the wrong route for a while when I started going the adult route. But one thing I never did was put other people down. Let me drink some water. I never put others down. The only one I was degrading, unfortunately, was myself. Because when I was in that line of work, I didn't even like it. It was against my moral compass, yet I did it because at the time my husband wanted me to. And I listened like a dumbass. I should have said no, and I could have. But at the time, I didn't have enough voice of my own to feel strong enough to say, you know what, I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do that, and you can't change my mind. Instead, I made excuses. My husband's like, you should do adult entertainment. And I'm like, I don't want to. Which then turned to, I'll think about it. Which turned to, well, I guess I could try it once. Which turned to 12 years. You see how the process could go. Be careful, you guys. You know, there are sharks out there. These people will throw you under the bus for anything. Do I think Tasha K is going to get in a lot of trouble? No. It's going to bring her more and more views. You'll see her come up real big after this. And then you'll see Cardi come out with some new something. It's because it's the brand being pumped now. Now that the news is out that this is the hot case, everyone all of a sudden will be interested. Because people love what? Drama. So they're going to flock to watch the drama. Not to help, not to be useful, but to say, ha ha ha, glad it's not me. Do better, people. Do better out there. You know, I don't know. I just think it's sad all the way around. I think Tasha will be okay in the end. Cardi will definitely be okay. It's just going to be great promotions for them. Now, if you ask me my opinion on do I think she really has it, I mean, I have opinions, but it really doesn't matter. And so what if she does? How does her STD, that she may or may not have, because I mean, it came out in court as a no, but how would that affect you, the other person? Okay, so let's say she got a stanky crotch. How does that affect you? Are you fucking her? So what if she's doing fuck shit? If you're not around it, it shouldn't affect you. So why are you concerned with it? Now, if you're right up in it and you see Cardi and you have to deal with it, maybe address it. Doesn't mean tell everybody. It means talk to the person with the situation. See, but people are so busy out chasing clout because they have an agenda that they'll throw you under the bus. I mean, I really don't see what it would matter if she had an STD. A lot of people do. Do you know how common herpes is? Herpes simplex 1 and 2. One is oral and then one is on the genitals. Most people, a lot, they have it and they don't even know it. So I think this case is ridiculous. Did I see it coming? Kind of. You know, you got to be careful about talking against people. There are a lot of lawsuits. There's a lot of YouTubers and people don't think about that. They don't think about the copyrights. They don't think about the cease and desists they could receive. They don't think about slander, defamation of character, and the legalities behind it. See, since I come from the entertainment industry, I had private attorneys and everything I did, I made sure to cover myself. And I stayed, you know, like, in my lane, whereas other people sometimes will, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Irritation. I just got irritation right now, but I'll get over it. All right, you guys, have a good one.